If you are learning English and want to speak with confidence, this story is for you. Watch till the end and learn English in a simple, natural way. Subscribe now for easy English stories that help you speak better every day. My name is Anna. I am a student. I am learning English. This is my story. I want to tell you about my life and how I learn English step by step. My story is simple. You can read my story and learn English with me. I am from a small country. English is not my first language. In my country, people speak another language. I studied English at school, but it was not easy for me. I knew some words, but I could not speak well. I was shy. I was afraid to make mistakes. One day, I decided to change my life. I wanted to learn English better. I wanted to speak English with confidence. I wanted to understand English films and books. I also wanted to travel and meet new people. So I made a big decision. I decided to go to England. Before I went to England, I prepared myself. Every day, I studied a little English. I watched simple English videos. I listened to easy stories. I read short texts. I learned new words slowly. I did not study for many hours. I studied for a short time every day. This helped me a lot. After some months, my English was a little better. It was not perfect, but it was okay. I felt ready to travel. I packed my clothes and my books. I said goodbye to my family. I was happy and nervous at the same time. When I arrived in England, everything was new for me. The weather was cold. The people spoke very fast. I listened carefully, but I did not understand everything. It was difficult, but I did not give up. I told myself, this is normal. I am a beginner. I lived in a small English town. The town was quiet and clean. There were small houses and green parks. People were friendly. They smiled and said hello. This made me feel good. On my first day, I went to an English language school. The school was not big, but it was very nice. The teachers were kind. The students were from many countries. Some students were from Brazil, some from Spain, some from China, and some from Turkey. In the first lesson, the teacher asked us to introduce ourselves. I was very nervous. My heart was beating fast. When it was my turn, I spoke slowly. I said my name and where I was from. I made some mistakes, but it was okay. The teacher smiled. She said, "Good job." I felt proud. Our teacher told us something very important. She said, "Do not be afraid of mistakes. Mistakes help you learn." I liked this idea. It made me feel relaxed. The teacher also told us that learning English is not only about grammar and books. English is for communication. We need English to speak, listen, and share ideas. This was new for me. In my country, we studied English from books. We did not speak much. Every day at school, we spoke English. We spoke about our lives, our hobbies, and our plans. Sometimes it was hard, but I enjoyed it. I felt happy when people understood me. After school, I practiced English in my daily life. I went to shops. I bought food. I asked questions. Sometimes I did not know the right words, but I tried. People were patient. They helped me. One day, I went to a small cafe near my house. I ordered coffee. The woman at the cafe was very friendly. She asked me where I was from. We talked for a few minutes. It was a short conversation, but it was very important for me. I felt more confident. At home, I read easy English stories. I read for 30 minutes every day. When I saw a new word, I looked it up in a dictionary. I tried to understand the meaning from the sentence. I did not write the word many times. I just read and understood. Reading helped me a lot. I learned new words naturally. I also learned how words work together in sentences. My English slowly became better. I also listened to English every day. I listened to simple audio stories. I watched easy videos. I listened carefully to the pronunciation. I tried to copy the sounds. One technique helped me very much. It is called shadowing. When I listened to English, I repeated the words after the speaker. I tried to speak at the same time. At first, it was difficult. But after some days, it became easier. Shadowing helped my pronunciation. I felt more comfortable when I spoke. I was not perfect, but I was better than before. Another thing I did was thinking in English. At first, I thought in my native language. Then I translated in my head. This was slow. So I tried something new. I started to think in simple English. I said simple sentences in my mind and aloud. I said things like, I am walking. I am happy. I need to study. These sentences were very easy, but they helped me speak faster. Sometimes people looked at me and smiled when I spoke to myself. I did not care. I knew this was helping me. After some weeks, I felt a big change. I could speak more easily. I did not translate all the time. English came to my mind faster. One day, I wanted to find a part-time job. I wanted to practice English more and earn some money. I went to a job center. The people there were helpful. They told me about different jobs. They said I could work in a shop or a cafe. I liked the idea of working in a cafe because I could speak with customers. I applied for a job. After a short interview, I got the job. I was very happy. On my first day, I was nervous again. But my coworkers were kind. They spoke slowly. They helped me. Every day at work, I spoke English. I asked questions. I listened carefully. I learned many new words. My English improved without stress. In the evenings, I sometimes met my classmates. We spoke English together. We shared our stories. We laughed. We helped each other. On weekends, I walked around the town. I went to parks and markets. I listened to people. I enjoyed the small town life. After some months, I felt very proud of myself. My English was much better than before. I could speak with people. I could understand simple conversations. I was not afraid anymore. I learned something very important. To learn English, you must use English. Read every day. Listen every day. Speak every day. Do not be afraid of mistakes. This is my story. I am still learning English. My journey is not finished. But I am happy. English is now part of my life. You can learn English too. Start small. Practice every day. Believe in yourself.